time since I've done a video. I've actually done tutorials, I just don't edit them and upload them. It's very bad. But I was talking to someone who really inspired me, and her name is Camille. She also has a YouTube channel, so I'll leave her link down below. But she's inspired me to make a video, specifically this one. So I wanted to do a video on this before, but I just didn't know like what to say, and also I was nervous about like what people are gonna say, like, oh, you're doing it wrong and blah blah blah, you know, all that stuff. So how I lost weight was I took a diet pill for 30 days and I lost 40 pounds in like a week. Like, that is insanely not true. I did not take any diet pills. I did not take any detox teas, skinny tea, whatever they're called these days. I didn't take any of those things. It really just was hard work and dedication. So I have some questions here that I'm going to talk about, because that way I'm not rambling and I just get to the point. So these are just questions that I just kind of wrote down just to, I guess, like if I were to ask, which I have asked before, how and why and all that stuff. Anyways, don't eat the string. Here's my little puppy. My little Kylo baby. I love you, my little baby. He hates when I do this, but he loves me, I swear. The first, let me get it together first. The first question I'm going to start with is, when did I start? So I started last year, I think it was like June, July. And I was starting at 186 pounds, fluctuating, of course. I would go up a little higher. I definitely didn't go lower. I would go up a little higher here and there, depending on what I ate, of course. And so I've been that weight for a couple of years, and before that I've always tried to lose weight. I just didn't do it the right way. I would work out and then eat junk and eat whatever I wanted, and would get upset that I didn't see results. But at the time I was very uneducated. I didn't know what foods to eat, what workouts, and I had people like help me and stuff, but I think at the time like I just wasn't in it yet. So I never lost weight. I always stayed that same weight. I'm a little upset because I didn't lose weight before my wedding, but whatever, it's fine. So the next question is, how much weight have you lost? I have lost 45. I've lost 40 pounds. I am 145 right now. Again, I fluctuate depending on what I'm eating. Yeah, so I lost 40 pounds in, what was it? Less than a year. I was fluctuating with that weight for a little while, but it happened in less than a year. What made me want to lose weight was I just hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt. I would literally, like, when I go to like a dressing room to try on clothes or whatever, I would cry because like I would have like this cool outfit in my head, like, oh, I could wear this, and then I would go and try things on and I just hated it. I would cry in the dressing room. And I know there's a lot of people out there that they happen to feel that way too sometimes. And now I love that a lot of people are feeling so secure in themselves and feeling confident, and I love that. But like at the time with that weight, I hated the way I looked. I didn't feel confident. I would sit on my bed and I have like this huge mirror, my vanity mirror, and I would just look at how, like, I just sat there and I would just look at myself and just cry. Like I hated feeling that way and like feeling bad for myself, you know what I mean? Like I just hated that. Sometimes I would feel confident, and especially when I dressed up nice and I had my makeup done, my hair, and I would just be like, oh, I look good, but really I didn't feel good about myself. So also health reasons, you know, I want to be healthy, especially whenever we decide to have kids. I do want to be a weight where I can be a healthier weight for my child and for myself, and afterwards also be a weight where I can lose it quickly, and just stuff like that, like for health and for future children and for my confidence and for my mental health. Just feeling overall better about myself and feeling comfortable and sexy and beautiful in my own skin. What was the hardest part for you during your journey? The hardest part for me, I felt like, was staying consistent. Consistency is key. So when people say that, believe them, because it really is the truth. Consistency is the hardest part of losing weight. The food, I mean, at first, when I first started losing weight, I started off with keto, and that helped for a little while, but I love bread. That worked out for a little bit. I did lose a little bit of weight. At first it's more water weight with any losing weight and stuff. It's more of just the water weight. And then after that, the more you continue to stay on your path, you will lose a little bit more weight. But I started off with keto and it worked. And I liked it at first because I could eat cheese and bacon, but obviously that wasn't the healthiest way to do it. Like you can do keto, but also do it in a healthier way, which is salmon and broccoli or chicken and asparagus, like those type of things you can, do. And you could do that without having to be on keto as well. So I feel like that was the hardest part, is being consistent, and sometimes food, if you're being strict. There was some points where I was being strict, and then there would be a day where I was like, okay, I can eat, a burger or a pizza or have an ice cream if I wanted to. It depends on you and how you feel that day and what you want to do. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is your journey. This is your life. And if somebody comes at you for eating a piece of bread, tell them it's none of their business. This is what I'm doing for myself. And that's it. You don't have to explain yourself. Eat the damn bread. What did you eat/drink? Okay, so like I said, I first started off with keto, and then I stopped doing that. I started incorporating rice, bread, and pasta. Not so much pasta, more rice. I love rice, specifically jasmine rice the most. Brown rice, number one, it takes so long to cook, and the texture just isn't the same as white rice. But whatever, I mean, if I went out to a restaurant and they had brown rice, I would use the brown rice. I had chicken, salmon, ground turkey, vegetables. I like asparagus, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, carrots, like stuff like that. And I used to hate vegetables, hated them. But depending on how I season them, I can tolerate that. Drink, oh, and I just do want to say too is I would occasionally have pizza. I would occasionally have burgers, fries, ice cream, cake. Like I still have my sweets. When I felt like I wanted sweets, I had it. If I wanted a pizza, I had it. I didn't deprive myself, only because I felt like if I would have done that, then I wouldn't have came this far. If you want to be strict about your diet, that's completely fine. I chose not to be that strict about my diet. I chose to live the 80-20 lifestyle, which is 80% eating, healthy, working out, and 20% enjoying your life. Because if you want that muffin, just get the muffin. Because if you restrict yourself and you don't eat that muffin, you will kind of just binge. That's the word. You'll binge. And binging is not a good idea. So if you want the cupcake or the pizza for that one day a week, or your cheat, did you fart? Oh, you did. It's okay. I love you. But yeah, so you don't want to binge, because then you'll end up being back to where you were before. So if you want, or even if you're on vacation and you're binging the whole week, that's the whole week, and then you come back and then you get back to where you were. Easier said than done. I'll get to that. Okay, so what did I drink? Lots of water. Lots and lots of water. But with that being said, I love me some cold Pepsi. Still to this day, I love me some cold Pepsi. That is my guilty pleasure of soda drink. Normally we just have gallons of water here, but if I need something like with flavor, I go to Pepsi. It's so bad. In moderation if you're drinking soda. I did drink Bang for a little bit, and then I just got over that for a while. Like I was obsessed with drinking Bang energy drink, but it was more for like if I wanted some flavor, some fizziness or something. That's what I wanted. Next is intermittent fasting. This helped me lose weight so much faster. So much faster. And people think like, oh, you're starving yourself, you're not eating. Wrong. First of all, I did my research like I did with even losing weight in the beginning. I did a lot of research on it. I watched this guy, Matt Lauer or something like that. He does intermittent fasting. He knows a lot of science behind it. And now it's like a lot of people, it's become very popular, intermittent fasting. I forget who I saw was starting to do it first when I first started doing it. But that, I mean, you could do your research on that. It's a lot to talk about. But I did the 16/8 timeline or whatever, depending on my day. At the time when I was first started doing it, I was working at a job where I was very busy, so I ate what I could. So it would be like 12 or it would be like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But I would do like in between those times I would eat. So I would eat all my meals, so breakfast, lunch, dinner, if I want a snack in between, if I could do that. A lot of people think, oh, you're not eating enough, blah, 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 but people live busy lives, okay? Even as mothers, you know, I'm not a mother, but I know I hear them say, I can never eat, I don't have time, you know, I'm watching this and that, so they don't even eat either. So it's like, I don't want to say that because I'm sure they eat, but like when you're a busy person in general and you don't have time to eat, you don't have time to eat. So whether you're on a diet or not, you know what I mean? Just because I'm on a diet or I'm intermittent fasting and I'm not eating because I can't eat at that time because I'm busy, I'm starving myself, and that's not the case. So when you're intermittent fasting, you're not starving yourself, you're just giving yourself time to digest your food, whatever you've been eating the whole day. But you still want to eat healthier because that will also help the intermittent fasting process. So if you're trying to lose weight, people weigh things or they measure things, stuff like that. That's another thing where I didn't really do. I measured my rice and then I did like 4 ounces of chicken. By then I kind of just weighed it. I mean, eyeballed it. But if you want to be specific about it, people do weigh their food, or they do like an app or something. Didn't do that either. Didn't care to do that. Too much time. I mean, it worked. Like I didn't do it, you know. But so yeah. So I would eat my meals in between that time, and then 8 o'clock, or depending on when I start, then you can stop. Because it's like 8 hours that you can eat. So if I started at 2, then 8 hours after that, then I stop. So it worked for me. I liked it. I didn't feel like I was hungry. My body got used to it after a while. It just depends. But intermittent fasting helped for me. So, and it helps for a lot of other people. So if you want to know more about that, I would definitely look on YouTube because that's where I find it, or Google, and get your information and learn more about it. It worked. It really did work. Okay, so did you work out? Oh, yes, I did. I first started off with weight training, and people think, oh my God, weight training, you're gonna get so muscular and like all this stuff. That's not the case. I mean, you can get muscular, but it depends on your diet and how much you're lifting, you know? But lifting is one of the ways to lose weight because you're burning fat more than I think you do cardio or something like that. I don't know specifics. I am not a trainer or a nutritionist or anything like that. This is just through my experience and what I've learned and done myself. So with weight training, I did a lot of weight training. Cardio, I hated cardio. Hate it. Like I used to sprint. I loved sprinting, but I noticed that it started hurting my knees, and that's not good. I'm too young to be doing that. But sprinting, I was doing that and I actually enjoyed it. But because of my shins and my knees, you know, you gotta be careful. Then I was getting bored. So I knew I had to change something. And I've always wanted to do like kickboxing or boxing or in general. So I found 9 rounds, and 9 rounds is a 30-minute workout, kickboxing workout. Oh my gosh, that totally changed my body. With eating good, intermittent fasting, and 9 rounds, I swear to God, that's when my body changed even more. I lost more weight. I got a little bit toned because it's like a cardio, but it's also your weight training too a little bit, besides kickboxing and hitting a bag. So I was doing that for a couple months, and then I didn't do weight training. So because that was my thing where I was like, oh my God, I love this place. I have to keep going. And so that was what I was doing, and then weight training was like on the back burner. So I didn't go to the other gym for a long time. The next question is, how did you stay motivated? Well, during the workout process of me losing weight, my motivation was honestly looking at my pictures. Before and after pictures are so important to have, because when you weigh yourself, especially if you're lifting weights, you're gonna look at the scale and think, oh, I'm not losing weight, it's not working, why am I gaining weight, why is it the same number? So taking pictures of yourself is so important, because then you get to see, oh my god, it's working. So if I like worked out for a month or two or whatever, I would look at I would put my picture side by side and be like, oh my gosh, babe, look at my stomach, does it look different? You know, look at my butt, does it look different? Because weight training, your butt is like lifting a little bit, and I can see a little bit of my booty forming. It still needs to form a little bit more. I'm working on it. But I would just get so excited, and then trying on clothes, oh my gosh, I threw away all of my, not threw away, I gave away all of my clothes. Everything that didn't fit me no more when I was that weight, when I was size 14, I gave all my clothes away. Even the jeans that I was like, oh, I don't want to because these are my favorite jeans, I gave them away. I had to. Then I bought better jeans that fit me better, and better clothes, and crop tops. I wear crop tops. Like, what? Never would I thought that I would be able to wear a crop top. So now that I am where I am, looking at my pictures of before and now, that motivates me even more, like to stay where I am and make sure that I don't get back to where I was because of how unhappy I was before. So that's what motivates me. And also my husband, he supports me so much. I mean, he's loved me no matter what. And also people who show support when I lost weight. Like, so many people are like, oh my gosh, how did you do it? You look amazing. And that helps me feel more confident, you know, because I didn't feel that way before. So when people notice my hard work and dedication, and they want to know, oh my god, how did you do it? Like, it makes me feel so good, and it keeps me motivated on the right track. Right now, COVID-19 is real life right now. So everyone is stuck in the house. And right now I just been eating a lot of bread and hoping that nothing happens. Not that that's an excuse. I can still eat healthy even though I'm stuck in the house. Can't go to the gym. But I changed my diet to, I don't want to say I'm not a vegan, but I've been doing the vegan lifestyle. So no meat, no dairy, which isn't that hard actually, because I haven't been craving meat. Actually, yesterday I said, oh my god, it would be so good to have like a cinnamon raisin bagel with strawberry cream cheese and bacon inside. If you love bacon and bagels and all that stuff, try that. It's good. This is like a fitness thing, and I'm telling you to eat like cream cheese and bacon, but whatever. Like I said, have a cheat meal. That could be your cheat meal. But I was like, oh my god, that sounds so good. And today I was like, should I get it? And I was like, no, don't even do it. You don't really want to. It's just the thought of it. But I know if I had it in my face to eat it, I probably won't eat it, because my husband, he is still eating meat, but I don't crave it. I don't want to try it. Like, that's the thing. That's crazy to me, that it's like a switch in your mind. Like, same thing with losing weight. It was like a switch in my head. Like, that's it. I'm gonna do it. Same thing with not eating meat and dairy. It was like a switch in my head. I was just like, I don't want it right now. Like, I don't want to eat it. It doesn't do anything for my appetite. It doesn't do anything for me. So let me just try not eating meat. So I did a lot of research on that. And then I felt motivated to go back to the gym, because, okay, so I didn't go to the gym for a long time. I'm gonna tell you that. I didn't go to the gym for a long time. I didn't feel motivated. A couple months after my vacation, I didn't really feel motivated to go to the gym. I think I got comfortable with where I am right now, and nothing was motivating me to go to the gym at the time. Sometimes I would go here and there just to push myself. Staying motivated is hard. Like I said, like, I didn't want to go back to where I was, so that's why I went back to the gym, so I don't go back to where I was and feeling negative about myself, because I felt like I was starting to get that way. And I'm like, Amanda, you can't go back. You just can't. And honestly, I know this sounds so stupid, but I'm scared that I will get back to where I was before. And I know that's dumb because it's just weight, but it's not just weight, it's also your mental health. And people who go to the gym and eat good, it really does help your mental health. It really does. So yeah, so right now I just been maintaining my weight and not eating meat or dairy. And the gyms right now are closed because we're on lockdown. Not lockdown, but we're not able to go to the gym right now. And I haven't even felt motivated to do workouts here because I haven't been motivated to do anything. But anyways, do you want to lose more weight? I do. My waist naturally goes in like this, so if I just lose more of the body fat then it will look more of the like an hourglass, and work on my butt and my back, because that will help with the hourglass shape. And which is what I was gonna do when I was motivated to go back to the gym, and then the gym's closed. Like I couldn't go to the gym, and I'm like, well, what a coincidence. So now I have to wait to the gym. I don't have to wait, but I mean, I want to build muscle, and I just want to pump some iron. That's like my mood right now. So I'm just gonna wait till I'm able to do so. I don't know what other questions right now. I think that's pretty much it. I just want to tell everybody out there, I've been in that place of a rut, and I know it can be hard sometimes. Trust me, I still go through it sometimes with my body issues. Like I'll look at my body and I'll still pick myself apart. Like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. But then there are days where I'm like, honey, I don't care about those things. I am happy where I've come to. Like sometimes like I'll wear a crop top and I just be like, oh, I look so fat. Or I'll look at pictures and I'm like, ew, like my fat is hanging over my jeans. And like, why am I wearing this? I shouldn't have worn that. That is not cute. Like all those things. Even wearing like a tight bodycon dress. Like I have like a muffin top and I hate it. I would like a little muffins. My waist goes like this, and then my hips go like this, and then I have hip dips. Oh my gosh. I swear if I had money to get surgery or something sucked in my body, I would do that for my hip dips, because I want a round hip. And some of us just aren't blessed with those things, and that's fine. It's fine. But I wish I was one of those people, like my cousin, that were blessed with hips and not hip tips. I have stretch marks. Should I show it? I don't know if I should show it. Okay, I'll show it. Whatever. Don't flag me, YouTube. Okay, so you know people like who do YouTube videos, you know, they wear nice stuff and then they have like regular pants, whatever. Anyways, I'll show you guys this. So this is my body. Okay, so yeah, stuff's still sticking out. Kylo. And I have stretch marks. They are now like a white color. Before they were pink. They were so pink. It was like embarrassing to me wearing like a bathing suit. Here I have stretch marks. Here I have stretch marks. And then on the side here I have stretch marks. I have stretch marks on my arm. They're lighter, so you can't really see them. And I have some here that are like a little, I don't know if you can see them on camera. They're a little dark. I have some on my inner thighs. I guess that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's too long for you. I'm one of those people where I just can't watch a long video unless it's interesting. So if you're one of those people, I totally get it. If I'm not interesting to you, I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. I'm a little bit more interesting, but you know, we're on a topic, so come here, Carlos. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, my little baby. My little Carlo. I'm obsessed with my little puppy. I love him so much.